Alrighty. Valhalla Sports Talk's College Football Game of the Week is on the air. And Valhalla Sports Talk is here for all the action. So as we said, Valhalla Sports Talk on the air with the College Football Game of the Week. Today we got the Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking on them Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. An ACC matchup. Two teams going very different directions so far in this season. Very different directions in this season, ladies and gentlemen. Game set to start. Game set to start at 12:30 my time currently. 12:16 my time here. Currently 12:16. Let's bring up some of these stats. All right, at the top of your screen, you've got an exclusive Valhalla Sports Talk. That scroll up there, the scroll at the top telling you all the scores to all the major college football games today. Only found here on Valhalla Sports Talk. Last place checks in, trying to get kicked out. Send him into timeout land. Hello and goodbye, last place. Hello and goodbye. All right, let's take a look. 15 minutes to go before game time. Let's take a look at today's matchup. Pay attention to the center screen on your computer. It's going to time out the whole crew today, I guess. All right, so quick look at today's matchup. Let's take a look at the Yahoo Sportsbook today. We're going to bring this up center screen there. Ooh, work right. There we go. Let's bring up this Yahoo Sportsbook for those of you that like to put a little Skrilla, a little cheddar, a little bacon on today's game. Fighting Irish money line minus 1112. The point spread minus 20.5. A big favorite in this one. Total points over under 58.5 in today's game. The Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets plus 660 plus 20.5 on the point spread. And of course the under 58.5. For the first half, that over under changes to 29.5. And first quarter 13 points on the over-under. Prop bets. Are there any prop bets? No prop bets available in this game. For Berzerkers up in here as we get this thing started today, ladies and gentlemen. A little test stream for when the USC Trojans get it going. Bring up the Notre Dame information. Figure out that little ad at the top there. Scroll down here and take a look at the matchup today. Stat leaders today for the Fighting Irish. The leading passing yard leader is Ian Book, 203.5 yard average, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Jeff Sims for them Yellow Jackets, 236, 5 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Rush yards, Kyron Williams for the Fighting Irish, 29. 6.0 average, 2 touchdowns. Jeff Sims, 44 rushes, 57, 5.7, 3 touchdowns. And the leading receivers for these squads, Tommy Tremble, 8 receptions, 13 yard average, no touchdowns. Malachi Carter for the Yellow Jackets, 14 receptions, 15.2 average, 2 touchdowns on the season. The most recent games by these two teams, Fighting Irish are undefeated on the season thus far. They defeated Duke 27-13, then they went out and beat South Florida 52-0. Then Florida State, they beat them 42-26. 12-7 against Louisville. 45-3 against Pittsburgh. For them Yellow Jackets, a little bit tougher road for the Yellow Jackets. UCF, 49-21, they lost. 37-20 against Syracuse, they lost. They finally got a win against Louisville, 46-27. Clemson laid a whooping to them, 73-7. And Boston College, they caught the L there too, 48-27. 48-27, ladies and gentlemen. Grouderall Uberala says, who you going for? I don't care who wins this game. Could care less who wins the game. Kind of a test stream for when USC kicks off in about 8 days. FJ to King checks in, says hi. Robert Galvin checks in, says, what's up, Jeff? How are you, bro? I'm doing good, man. How you doing? How you doing? All right, so let's go ahead and clear this here. Put our little scroll at the bottom there. Again, local time here is 12:22. I'm going to mute the TV that I've got up here. Clemson, by the way, Clemson right now is in a dogfight. The number one team in the country in a dogfight, 32-28. In Boston College, Clemson just picked off the Boston College quarterback, so that's game. They're in trouble there. FJ to King says, I don't know nothing about college football. That's all right, my man. That's all right. All right, I'm on the screen there for a little bit. I won't be on the screen most of the time during these streams because really my reactions don't mean much because I don't care about either one of these two teams, to be honest with you. But, yeah, when we do the USC games, I'll be on for that. Obviously, I'm on for the Viking games as well. But 7 Berzerkers up in here, as Thor's army continues to grow. FJ asks, is Notre Dame a ranked team? Yes, they are. Yes, they are a ranked team. Top 25 is what's scrolling at the top of your screen there, so they must be in the top 25. Robert says I should do the Raider games. Nah, I'm not a Raider fan, Robert. I'll do if there's a primetime Raider game, I'll do them sometimes, but majority of my channel is going to be Vikings games, on the NFL side. We doing them USC Trojans on this channel, though. That's my college football team. I'm a diehard Viking kind, FJ. Diehard Viking fan. That's my squad. All right, let me get to the right screen here. See how we're doing here. This Clemson game is about to end, and after that, the Notre Dame game goes on ABC. ABC on your local TV dial, ladies and gentlemen. ABC up in here, FJ's a Bears fan. That's all right, FJ. You're having a better year than I am so far. Vikings got them Green Bay Packers, and that game will be on Valhalla Sports Talk tomorrow morning at 10. What do you guys think of the little score scroll at the top there? You like that? So this setup here, a little different than in my normal streams. We have the scroll at the top for all the scores around the country. And then where I'm at, the scoreboard for the actual game and the most recent play will be there. And then I will not be on the screen for that. 10 Berzerkers up in here. Thor's army continues to grow. Be curious to see what kind of interest we have in this stream. I know sometimes folks... Clemson's playing right now, FJ. Clemson 32, Boston College 28, 6:24 remaining in the fourth. Boston College has the ball, and they're approaching midfield. Trevor Lawrence obviously out of that game with COVID positive test. How does everything sound? The music too loud? Is my mic too loud? How does everything sound, folks? I've watched a lot of this Clemson game, FJ, and the quarterback that's replaced Lawrence isn't a slouch by far. He's actually a pretty decent player. Salvador Adame checks in, says, yo, checking in. What's up, Salvador Adame? Good to see you, my man. Are you down from that Dodger high, my man? Have you got your Dodger swag in the mail yet? FJ says everything sounds good. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, the defense for Clemson's kind of struggling. I think they just had a good play there, though. I can do some of that audio for that game while we're waiting for ours to get started. Why don't I do that? Let you hear that Clemson game.
Bailey. Pad leverage will take him right to midfield. Right there, the Z.
So there's the Clemson audio while we're waiting for this Notre Dame game to get going.
Covering up Spencer Witter, who's the tight end on the end of the line of scrimmage. So had they thrown it, that would have been a penalty. He wouldn't have been an eligible receiver. He would have been covered. Correct. We only are allowing 19,000 here with the COVID restrictions, but they're getting loud for a 3rd and 3. Coming up on 5 minutes to play as number 1 tries to get themselves to 7-0. They were down by 18. 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. Dude doesn't get it. Clemson stops him. It's going to bring up a 4th with 4:48 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Clemson 32, Boston College 28. A little bonus coverage here on Valhalla Sports Talk's college game of the week.
Who is slow to get up as Coach Hafley runs all the way over to check on his quarterback, and Phil does get up on his feet, walks it off.
Quarterback got his bell rung a little bit, but he's walking off the field.
With him now coming out of the game.
Clemson was down big, FJ.
Here, let's see.
The 00 checks in, says, hey, Valhalla, just want to thank you for all the Dodger streams. So glad they won. It was fun, dude. It was fun. Can't wait till next year so we can try to repeat that deal. Now the big question is, what swag do you go out and buy? There's so much of it, and all of it's cool. But I'm not going to spend that kind of dough. I definitely want to get a couple pennants for my little pub shed in my backyard. But, I mean, there's so many t-shirts, so many hats. The Dodgers have already won the championship, FJ. Oh, you're a Fighting Irish fan? 00? Pretty cool. That game's on right after this. It's on ABC as well. 9, Berzerkers up in here, up in here. Here we go. They're going for it on 4th and 3rd. He completed it to his tight end. Your boy Rocha checks in, says, I can give you some San Francisco Giants title gear. I'm good, my man. Thank you. Thank you so much, but absolutely not. Not for me, my man. Yeah, Rocha has a lot of subs, man. He's a player. He's a player up in here, up in here. All right, Boston College in the shotgun. 3:52 remaining. Handoff. Probably gained about 4.